everyone, Cinephile Mike is here, and we are in it. Award Season Review Season 4. 98 reviews coming at you in 98 days, counting down to the 98th Oscar Awards. Quick reminder before we dive in, make sure you hit that subscribe button so you don't miss a single day of these reviews, which are going to be coming at you left and right, helping you find just the right things to see so you can check off those Oscar ballots. This season, we are now in our second theme week, which is dedicated to the Gotham Awards. Said to be the kickoff of award season, this week I am paying homage to 7 films that were nominated or won those awards and are still running for some others. Moving right along, today I am discussing another A24 film, just like I did yesterday. Today we are discussing Sorry Baby. Written and directed by Eva Victor, this powerful film tackles some really heady topics with a fascinating comedic air at times. Agnes, played by Eva Victor, has been at a sort of a crossroads in her life. Fresh out of grad school, she becomes the youngest full-time professor at her university, a major milestone for this very reserved, introverted academic. Her world has been shifting, and when her former roommate and best friend, Liddy, played by Naomi Ackie, comes to visit, she sees that Agnes's increasingly isolated behavior has become problematic and encourages her to reconnect with the world. So they go out for a dinner with their old grad school classmates. They all studied together under Professor Decker, who's played by Louis Cancelmi. Dinner is polite enough. They're with Logan, played by Jordan Mendoza, Devin, played by Cody Reese, and Natasha, played by Kelly McCormick. But it sort of forces Agnes to confront some simmering tensions, particularly with Natasha, who's very resentful of Agnes's rapid rise. By the end of the evening, Liddy says that she has to return home. She's expecting a child with her partner, so she leaves Agnes alone to face what it is that she's been avoiding. From there, the narrative rewinds, revealing the events leading up to this pivotal dinner. We see how Professor Decker's favoritism fueled Natasha's resentment, and we go for a visit to Decker's home during a period that is ominously referred to as the year with the bad thing. Now, Victor handles this sensitive moment with careful restraint, using evocative cinematography and atmosphere rather than explicit depiction. Agnes is left grappling with uncertainty and the weight of unspoken trauma caught between action and inaction. And in the midst of processing these events, Agnes begins a tentative relationship with her neighbor Gavin, played by Lucas Hedges, offering brief glimpses of a human connection and a levity that she's been missing. Over the course of 3 years, the film avoids predictable revenge arcs or tidy resolutions in its time frame, instead presenting this raw, unvarnished reality of living with trauma. Through her interactions, humor, moments of quiet reflection, Agnes really begins to navigate the messy process of healing, learning to balance denial, anger, and acceptance along the way. Victor proves herself in this film as a triple threat, excelling as a writer, a director, and a lead actor. Her understated, nuanced performance really anchors the film, while Naomi Ackie brings warmth and loyalty as Agnes's steadfast friend, and McCormick delivers sharp, acidic humor that punctuates heavier moments. Hedges' performance, though more subdued, grounds Agnes's journey with tender human connection, allowing the audience to witness her gradual steps towards re-engagement with the world. Visually, Mia Siofi Henry's cinematography is truly a standout. The muted, contemplative New England landscapes mirror Agnes's isolation and emotional state, capturing both the beauty and the unease of her internal world. Complementing this, Leah Oyang-Rusli's score subtly underscores key emotional beats, heightening the tension, these moments of melancholy, the occasional levity we get without overwhelming the story. These combined, visual and auditory elements really create a haunting, immersive experience that lingers with you after the credits roll. Tonally, Sorry Baby walks a delicate line between dramedy and quiet trauma study. Its non-linear storytelling keeps viewers engaged while avoiding predictability. The film's humor is deadpan and understated, offering relief without undermining the gravity of Agnes's experience. By sidestepping cliches and revenge arcs, Victor delivers a story that feels authentic, emotionally resonant, and strikingly honest. establishing herself as a bold new voice willing to explore pain, comedy, and resilience in equal measure. Now, let's talk about box office and awards. For an A24 film, this indie was on the lower side than normal, making only $2,418,280 domestically, $905,473 internationally, for a worldwide total of $3,323,753. Critically, the film did very well, with 181 critical reviews, giving it a 97% tomato meter, and with over 100 audience reviews, the film has a current popcorn meter of 85%. Award season-wise, the film had 2 Gotham nods, Best Feature and Best Original Screenplay. It was a Best International Independent Film nominee at the British Independent Film Awards, and it is currently also in the running for 4 Independent Spirit Awards, Best Feature, Director, Screenplay, and Supporting Performance for Aki. Victor herself is also a nominee at the Golden Globes for Best Actress in a Drama, and she is a nominee at the Critics' Choice Awards, but for the original screenplay. One other key highlight that I should mention for this film, it had 2 wins from the National Board of Review, which recognized the film as one of the top 10 independent films of the year, as well as Best Directorial Debut. As for its Oscar chances, while I am not sure that the film or Victor has enough steam behind them for a Best Actress category, I do believe this should be a contender for the Best Original Screenplay Award, although I'm not sure it's going to enter the race this year. Though I will say the screenplay is quite impactful and a promising feature film debut. By this, I'll say it again, triple threat. So where do I land? Well, from when I first saw this movie back in June, I was overly impressed and said, Sorry Baby is a solid 5-star film for me. This is one to watch. If you haven't seen it yet, the film is currently streaming on HBO Max. Alrighty, thank you all for joining me for episode 10 of Award Season Reviews, Season 4. We're going to be doing this every day for the next 88 days or so stay tuned. Be sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, share it with your friends, drop your thoughts in the comments. You can follow me, Cinephile Mike, everywhere. I'm on all the social platforms, on Letterboxd. You can head over to my website, cinephilemike.com, for even more reviews and movie goodness. I'll be back tomorrow for the next review, and until then, this is Cinephile Mike saying take a break and watch something new.